So here's a question for you on this Tuesday. What is the meaning of art? We're drawing a fine line this morning and learning about a dark comedy that's making its way to the stage on Friday with the Village Players of Fort Thomas.
Really is exciting. And here to tell us more about the upcoming production of Art is director John Leo Muething and cast member Eric Thomas, who plays Serge. And thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having us. Yeah.
So tell us about the storyline of Art.
Well, Art is about three friends who've been friends for a long time, three men, and then one of them has bought a painting, which doesn't sound like it's extraordinary, but it is enough to really set off some deep-seated feelings that these men have had. Their relationship is maybe calcified and they've drifted apart for a little while, but they haven't really noticed until this painting is purchased. And their feelings about the painting really serves as a catalyst to sort of destroy their relationship and makes them wonder, what do they mean to each other? What do they mean to themselves? It's hilarious also, by the way.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
When you talk about this relationship here, so talk about your character Serge then and how he plays into this.
So I play Serge, and he's the one who bought the painting, and Serge has become enamored of the gallery worlds and showings and artists and collectors, and has decided to put his toe in the water and buy a painting himself. And he doesn't just go a little bit, he goes all in. He buys this extraordinary expensive work of contemporary art. To me, it's like if somebody started taking piano lessons and then 5 months later they bought a Steinway.
Okay.
So he's gone all in, and that movement, what he does there, really sets it off between his friends. One of his friends hates the idea of this painting, and the other one is trying to patch it up between the two of them. And so you get to watch that wild ride of the three of them.
So you get it all started, and then it kind of goes from there. So John Leo, tell us about what you enjoy most about directing Art.
Yeah, so this is a play that I've loved for a long time. It's written by a Tony Award-winning playwright. Her name is Yasmina Reza. And she just has this amazing special talent of making you be rolling on the floor laughing at one moment, and then a split second later you're like drawn into their emotion. And that's such like a rare talent in a playwright. So it's been a joy. I wanted to direct it for a while, and then also just the cast is incredible. So these guys have been friends for a long time, and we lucked out to have some veterans of the Cincinnati stage. So in addition to Eric, we have Jay Dallas Benson and Keith Cassidy, and they. It's just been a joy to watch them. I've joked that when I cast the show, I said that my job was basically done after that. I got into rehearsals and I just say, go. And I've just had the joy of watching them. So I'm excited to get everyone else in the theater and let them watch what I've had the chance to see for these past couple weeks.
That's awesome. Well, kind of playing into the theme of Art, so I understand there's also like an immersive gallery, actual gallery people can experience before the show?
There is. So in the space just above our theater, there's a gallery space. And so when we first got our creative team together, we said, how can we make this show even more enjoyable? And we got the idea of letting the audience kind of feel that same experience. If these guys are going to argue over art, how can we get the audience to argue over art? So we put out a call to artists. We got a great stream of art coming in. We narrowed it down to, I think it's around 20 pieces. And we're calling the show Art to Argue Over. So it's pieces that will start conversations or start debate, and it's open for an hour and a half before every performance. You don't even have to buy a ticket. Everyone can come see that gallery and then hopefully stick around to see the show afterwards.
See the show, which is very much a parallel to that, I would imagine.
Exactly.
So the building that you perform in is on the National Historic Register. Tell us about that.
Correct. So it's got a really fascinating history. It was actually designed by the same architect who did Crosley Field. So it's got a real history there. Started off as a switchboard facility, so bringing people together. For about 80 years was run by the Women's Club of Fort Thomas, bringing people together there, and now it's actually owned by Village Players, and we're planning on putting a couple $1 million into it to kind of bring it up to its full potential. It's 100 years old, it needs some love. But to bring that up to so it can be a place where people can take art classes or have private events.
Oh, nice.
So if people want to learn more about that, we're calling it the It Takes a Village Capital Campaign. So go to villageplayers.org to learn more.
Nice. And of course, another way people can support that is by coming out to see the show. So when does it open? How long does it run? And how can people get tickets?
We open this Friday, February 23rd, and we run for 2 weeks, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The next weekend we close on March 2nd. And tickets are at thevillageplayers.org. They're $20. And really kudos to the Village Players for staging this really provocative, interesting, and hilarious work. I hope people will come out for it.
Yeah. And how are your ticket sales going?
Going well, but still have some availability, so get in there while you can.
Get your tickets while you can. I love that.
All right, well, make sure to check it out.
All right, well, John Leo and Eric, thank you so much for joining us today. Good luck with the show, and good luck with the Capital campaign.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.